All right. We are back with the Guardian Project Podcast Paper Commander stream. I'm your one host, Andy.
I, I'm sorry. I was so
Me
used to
being one
you
host?
having. I was so used to having the follow up of a pun introduction.
I was going to
after
see if you were just
saying
going to
that.
go, and I'm your other one. But I was like, I'm going to see if it works.
And when you cast Andy Flory, you have the option of searching your library for his podcast partner, Wormcoil Engine.
Oh, should we make... Yeah, we should make partners with... Yeah, we should make commander cards for that, shouldn't we? That'd be
Yeah.
fun.
That would be amazing.
And
I'll
this
totally do that.
week, we are joined by Ben and Chris. Welcome to our stream.
Welcome.
Ahoy hoy.
Hey.
This is Ben's first time on the stream, so we apologize now. We hope you do have fun.
I hope so too.
So for this game, I am playing Niv-Mizzet Reborn. I haven't played this in a while. It is a 6/6 dragon avatar with flying for white, blue, black, red, and green. And says when it enters the battlefield, you can reveal the top 10 cards of your library, and for each color pair, choose a card that's exactly for each color pair, right? So you have white, blue, and white, black, and white, red. For each color pair, you choose a card for each that is exactly those color pairs, and you can put them into your hand, and then put the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. I like when I can draw like 6 cards. It's really sad when you can only draw 1.
Yeah.
And that doesn't happen very often. So I also have a secret win con. I guess it's not a secret because I'm going to share it now, of Maze's End.
Yeah. Secret.
Shock
Uh-oh,
horror.
spoiler alert. Please don't destroy my lands. It's a really slow win con.
Do a casualties of war on him.
Oh,
so
man.
that he knows how it feels.
The old cheeky Field of Ruin card will get him.
Yeah,
It's a good card.
pretty much. Coyle, what are you playing tonight?
Today, I am debuting a brand new deck of mine. I have built it on Architect a while ago, and I talked about it on the podcast a couple episodes ago. But this is my Roalesk Apex Hybrid deck. So this is Simic, so green and blue for 5 mana. I get a 4/5 flying trample human mutant. When it enters the battlefield, I put 2+1/+1 counters on another target creature I control. And when it dies, I proliferate, then proliferate again. And with the new commander dies triggers, I can have him go to the command zone and he'll still count as dying. So I filled this deck with a couple cheeky cards and mostly planeswalkers.
Love it. All right. And Ben, tell us about your deck.
So my deck is held by Thrun, the last troll. He's a 4/4 for 2 green. He can't be countered. He can't be the target of spells or abilities my opponent's control. And for 1 and a green, he has Regenerate. I just went off the basis that he is a hard commander to kill, and I like attaching equipment and artifacts onto him. He's going to slap some people silly.
It's the last troll, not the first troll. Do we know what happened to the other trolls? Is there lore around that? I have no idea.
They stopped building bridges.
So there were no more trolls that could go under bridges.
Yeah.
Right. This one was a rebel that lived in the forest the whole time. And he's like, where'd everyone else go?
I feel like he rickrolled everyone else, one time too many, and everyone just stopped paying attention to him.
They were
And
like,
let
we
that be a
are
lesson."
going to give you up.
Yeah, let that be a lesson to all you trolls out there.
And Chris, what are you playing?
I am playing Elenda the Dusk, and it has absolutely nothing to do with that rules change.
Mm-hmm.
So Elenda is 4 mana, 2 in the white and a black for a 1/1 with lifelink. She's a vampire knight. Whenever another creature dies, even tokens, she gets a +1/+1 counter. And when she dies, she creates X/1/1 white vampire creature tokens of lifelink, where X is her power. So this deck is all about killing other creatures. And I can do a few different things. I can drain people with this deck, aristocrat style. I can go wide. And I can also just make people repent and smack them with Elenda.
Well, I look forward to getting crushed by all of your decks. We have 2 decks on here tonight that care about the new Commander's Dice trigger. Although Elenda was pretty a solid choice.
She's pretty good with that.
There's no reanimation spells in green-blue. I'm sorry.
Well, before we start, we'll tell everybody about us. You can find me on Twitter at ATFlory. You can find our podcast on Twitter at GuardianPod. And we record episodes every Wednesday, and those are released every Wednesday night and every Thursday morning. Our podcast is about all things Magic the Gathering, but mostly Commander. Ben and Chris and Coyle, where can everyone find you online, and tell us about you?
In that order?
Whatever order you all...
I'll just go next because it's easy, because I'm also part of the Guardian Project podcast, and you can find me on Twitter at WormCoilEngine. You can find all of our content hubbed on our website at www.guardianprojectpodcast.com. Next.
Yeah.
So you can find me. This is Kelzum at Kelzum Games on Twitter. Also Kelzum Gaming on Twitter, as well as YouTube. You can find me. I'm Kelzum in pretty much the most gaming communities, whether it be on MTG Nexus, where I'm part of the Primer Committee Council, or where you can find me on, I don't know, Final Fantasy 14, World of Warcraft, etc., etc., etc.,
etc., etc.
etc.
And lastly but not least, I am at Electrum_516 on Twitter. I'm mostly just, your average gamer, and, play Magic Arena, that sort of stuff.
That's a solid answer, and that's how we all started. And I love it, and we're glad you're here. So let's go ahead and roll 2d6 to figure out who goes first. Cool. I really hope it's me.
I just want to say, I'm also happy to be here.
Yeah, thanks for being here.
I got a 4. I'm not first.
I got an 8.
Ha, joke's on you. I got a 5.
Dang it.
Chris got an 8. Chris is first.
All right.
Wait, I'm last?
I'm sorry, Ben, you're last in your
My
first game.
hubris has fallen me once again.
You did say least but not last. So I guess I had to go the other way.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. So now you're. I don't know where I was going with that.
This is a terrible hand. Oh, we also have a house rule, right? So you can set aside. You can mulligan until you have 3 lands in hand. Until you have a hand that's keepable, or you have 3 lands in hand. Whichever one comes first. You can just set your cards to the side if you would like.
I'm gonna try this. I do have 3 lands in hand, and it is technically playable.
No, go ahead.
Oh, I should not keep this, but I feel like the real answer is YOLO.
It's always YOLO.
Oh, see, now that you say that, you're influencing my mulligan decisions.
Peer pressure.
Can you play one spell? Can you play one spell in your hand?
I can play 2 based on these colors, so I'm going to keep
You gotta keep it. You have to keep it.
Okay. I can technically play 4 spells in my hand.
Well, how are you not keeping that?
Because they're really bad.
Yeah.
All right, you know what? In the spirit of YOLO, I will keep this.
Just think about it. Every draw is going to be gas from here on out.
I so hope so.
All right. I am good with this hand. I just have to sequence it appropriately. I hope I do this correctly.
Okay. I will go ahead and draw my card for the turn then. So let's give it a go. I will play a swamp and pass turn.
All right. I am going to draw. I am going to play Guild Mage's Forum, and then I'm going to pass the turn.
I will draw. I'm going to play this Forest, and then I'm going to tap it, and I'm going to cast the Ozolith.
Ooh, that's a really good turn 1.
And then I'll pass the turn.
Okay, I'm going to draw my card for turn. And I'm going to play Treetop Village. Ends tapped. And pass turn.
Chat says Ben is last as usual.
All right. I'm drawing a card for the turn.
Oh, no.
Another swamp and pass the turn.
This is a little curse between me and my playgroup. I always go last the first match of the night.
Well, welcome Table Leg 23 to our stream. I'm going to play a swamp, and then I am going to tap this for Guild Mage's Forum. I'm going to pay a generic and tap to add 1 mana of any color to my mana pool. And I'm going to play Open the Gates to search my library for a gate and put it into my hand.
Nice.
And then I'm going to grab a gate that has the color green in it, and then I'm going to pass.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to grab Selesnya Guild Gate, I think. Yeah, I think that's the right choice.
That sounds right.
Hmm.
I'm gonna play this Prismatic Vista, and I'm gonna fetch for an island, and just to save time for the blue and the green, I'm gonna cast a Sage of Hours.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
So let's need to go get to my hand. Oh, and I think we lost Ben real quick. He'll refresh.
Looks like
Yeah, my hand decided it was just not gas enough and decided to leave. Give me one sec.
Sorry, I can show off my my basic lands that I decided to use for this deck.
Why are they different?
It gets better than that.
I mean, mine are also different.
All of the islands are foil.
Oh, well, no, I'm sorry. I thought you had two different forests on the battle, or two different islands. I was like, oh,
I just have a full art forest and a non-full art foil island.
that's a pretty island, though.
It is.
Are they all the same foil islands?
No, they're all different. Every single one's different.
You're a monster.
Yes.
I mean, it's what the Simic would want.
Probably not wrong.
You are not wrong indeed.
Okay, so I'm gonna cast my Sage of Hours,
Gross.
where I can remove all +1/+1 counters from it, and for each 5 counters removed this way, take an extra turn after this one. And I'll pass the turn after that.
Okay, I'm going to untap my land, and I'm going to pray. Draw a card.
Get there.
Okay.
You have four spells you can cast. I know that much.
Sounds like a never didn't have it moment there.
Hmm.
It's not the worst. I do have this Birds of Paradise.
Okay.
I'm just going to chip it on over.
All right. I will draw my card for the turn. And I'll play a Hall of Heliod's Generosity. And then I will pay for 2 black and a colorless, and I will cast Ophiomancer.
Very good.
And then I will pass turn.
All right, untap. Draw.
And on Andy's upkeep, I will get a Snick.
You got a snack. I am going to play a Selesnya Gilgate tapped, and then I'm going to pass my turn.
Untap. Draw.
Hey there, Magic Foo. Welcome to the stream.
I'm gonna play this Breeding Pool untapped and take 2. And then I'm gonna tap 3. And I'm gonna cast Jace, Cunning Castaway.
Are you going to show us some shoulder?
You got
Stupid sexy choice.
Oh, look at that shoulder.
Oh, no.
So anyway, he comes in with 3 loyalty counters. I can +1, says whenever one or more creatures I control deal combat damage to a player this turn, draw a card, then discard a card. -2 to create a 2/2 blue illusion creature token with whenever this creature becomes a target of a spell or ability, sacrifice it. Or -5, create 2 tokens that are copies of Jace Cunning Castaway, except they're not legendary.
I'm just saying, if that was Janet Jackson, his career would be ruined.
That was a pretty popular Super Bowl halftime show, I'm pretty sure.
I'm going to +1 Jace, and I'm going to move to combat. And I'm going to declare Sage of Hours as an attacker at Andy.
It's 1, right?
It's a 1/1, yeah.
All right. I am at 39. Blood's been drawn.
All right,
First
so
blood.
Jace trigger, I'll draw a card and then discard a card. I will discard this forest. And then I will pass the turn.
Okay. I'm going to untap my land, draw a card. Oh, got there.
Never didn't have it.
Never didn't have it.
Always.
Just on time. So I'm going to tap this for a Soul Ring. Then I can tap my Treetop Village for Llanowar Elves. And then I can tap my Birds of Paradise and Soul Ring for a Loxodon Warhammer.
Nice.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, you made it. You got there.
Yeah, just happened to get there in the end. And then I'm just going to pass a turn.
I'm glad I have a Death Touch snake.
Yeah.
Trogdor, death touchinaden.
Poison in the countryside. I'm gonna sacrifice. Actually, no, I can't do that. I'm gonna pay 3 for an astronaut's altar.
Nice.
Yeah, that's good. That's great.
And I'm gonna pass her.
You don't want to knock sexy Jace down a peg?
You could.
Oh,
Ah!
actually, yeah, I think I'll hit Jace for 3. That is a good point. I was too busy paying attention to that. I can't draw planes for some reason. After that, I'll pass her.
Untap. Draw. I couldn't draw an untap planes, so.
But at least you drew it.
That's true. I am going to pay 2 for rampant growth. I'm going to search my library for a basic and put it into play tapped. And I am going to put a mountain into play tapped.
I don't think I've seen the art of rampant growth before.
Yeah, the Mirage with this.
OG.
Eating in the desert, snacking on some plants. That's what I think they're doing.
That's what you hope they're doing.
And then after that, I will play a land for turn. Finish shuffling. I will play an Orzhov Guildgate tapped.
Mm-hmm.
And then I pass.
I will untap, and I will draw.
Chaos Dragoon says, I don't always play Magic, but when I do, I'm either drowning in mana or having a drought. True story.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Story of my life.
I'm gonna +1 Jace. I'm gonna move to combat. I'm gonna swing Sage of Hours at Andy again.
I'll take one.
All right, I'll draw one and discard one.
Just hitting him for everything he has.
Discard this.
Beating me into submission over here.
I'm trying my best. I'm gonna play this island, and then I think I'm just gonna pass the turn after that.
All right. Well, at the end of Coil's turn, I'm going to sacrifice the snake to Ashnod's altar for 2 mana. And then that's it.
Cool. My turn, I'm going to
Mana burn.
untap.
Mana burn.
And on his upkeep, I'll get that snake, but untapped.
Two
Yep.
mana burn.
Draw.
Bring back mana burn.
Not
They
today.
really should. They really should, just because of how greedy people get.
I think it would just be cool to just like every 6 months you just have one rule change.
You know, we could play a game with Rule 0 at one point and just say mana burn's a thing in this game.
Man, that's true. We
No.
should.
Okay. I'm going to tap 1 for a Utopia Sprawl, targeting my forest. And then I'm going to choose green. So it's going to double green when it taps. And then I will tap for double green and 2 with my Sol Ring. And look what time it is. It's troll time.
It's troll time.
Yep.
I'm gonna target it so hard.
Oh, no, don't. You're not allowed.
Ah, dang it.
All right. Let's see. So you've got a 1/1 Death Touch Snake.
I have nothing. I'm wide open.
Mm-hmm.
I also have nothing, but I have 4 mana.
Coil, chat asked, what is that
Oh.
Jace? Is that the Jace that makes more Jace?
Yes, this Jace
Yes.
can make more Jace.
Okay, that's not the mill Jace.
This is not. No, I don't actually play that Jace.
No
This
mill
is Super
Jace.
Sexy Jace, not Emo Jace.
What's the difference? All right. I think I'm just going to leave it there. I'm going to pass turn.
All right. I will untap.
Chaos Dragon says in chat, troll time or muffin time? Oh, I wish it was muffin time.
Oh, can it be both?
Oh, please.
No. You don't want troll muffins. No, I didn't think.
Oh,
that
oh,
one
no,
all
I
the
take it
way
back.
through.
I don't understand, but I still laugh.
So I'm gonna pay for a black. I'm gonna cast Entomb, and
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna go search for a creature and put it into my graveyard.
Oh, man. That,
you don't have to search for a creature. You can search for any card.
I can search for anything technically, but unfortunately, I don't have planes that just kind of bounce themselves back onto the battlefield from the graveyard.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna get Reassembling Skeleton and put it into my graveyard.
Oh, yeah,
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Good one. Yeah.
The skeleton that comes back.
All right.
I love that invocation artwork.
Yes. I'm slowly trying to foil this deck out. This is my one deck I'm foiling out because it's Orzhov themed, and what better theme for Orzhov than opulence
Ooh.
and excess?
So you have to have a foil Smothering Tithe in there.
I do actually.
Ooh.
At my M21 pre-release, they handed out foil promos from Ikoria, and I happened to open a foil stamped Smothering Tithe.
Ooh.
So that went right in here.
Do you have the foiled token treasures to go?
I was about to ask that.
Yes, actually. Okay, so that's gonna go to the graveyard.
I have a couple of those that are double faced from Ixalan.
Yep.
Remember when those were made? Those were cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. After that, I'm going to sacrifice the snake. Actually, do I want to do that yet? No. Actually, I'm going to do it like this. I'm going to go to combat.
Don't kill Jace. Don't do it. He's
Do
not
it.
gonna do anything. You can bring it down to 1.
Bring it down to 1. Why?
Because just
Convince me.
to die.
Jace is dying.
Ugh.
And I'm going to... I'll poke Ben. I'll poke Ben for 1 since he's about to get crapped in a life from that Loxodon Warhammer anyway.
Uh-oh.
How rude. Yep, I absolutely take 1.
All right. After that, I'm going to sacrifice. Second main phase, I'm going to sacrifice the snake to Ashnod's Altar for 2 mana. I'm going to tap for a black and use one of the floating to bring back Reassembling Skeleton from the graveyard to the battlefield tapped using its ability.
Yeah.
And then after that, I will go ahead and go to my end step and pass the turn.
Jace is gonna come
All right.
back
Untap.
as an investigator or like a living guild pact or something.
I get a snake.
Infinitokens is in the draft and typed Trogdor.
Drunk.
All right, I'm gonna pay 3, and I am going to play a district guide. When it enters, I can search for a basic land or a gate. I'm going to go get another gate, and I'm going to.
I'm actually being lazy because I had this drawn for a lastless game I was playing with Magic or Zuby the other night, and I was just like, it works as a snake. So
I'm grabbing Simic Guildgate, and then I'm playing it tapped.
How many gates do you control right now?
I have 3 gates.
Okay.
I have 3. Don't you mind the number of gates I have?
Gatekeeping is bad, thank you.
And then after that, I am done.
All right, I will untap and I will draw.
Guys, I'm in the race, okay? Remember Dragon's Maze? You know, we're in the race. We passed 3 gates now.
Right.
I don't
Still
know
waiting.
what you're talking. I don't understand that reference.
Oh, it was the story. There was the Dragon's Maze and the gate. You know, it was a story. It was the whole story of the Return to Ravnica, like the end of the Return to Ravnica block and stuff.
Okay.
They
made
had
a bunch of
maze
characters
runners
to kill them
and
off.
Well, I'm gonna cast Vivian Monsters Advocate.
okay.
That is a.
So
I love you, Vivian.
I may look at the top card in my library anytime. I may cast creature spells from the top of my library. I can +1 to make a 3/3 and then put either a Vigilance, Reach, or Trample counter on it. I can -2, and when I cast my next creature spell this turn, search my library for a creature card with lesser converted mana cost, put it on the battlefield, then shuffle my library. So I'm just going to take a peek at the top of my library. Okay. I'm going to +1. I'm going to make a 3/3, and I'm going to put a Reach counter on it.
Okay.
And then I am going to pass the turn after that.
Okie doke. I'm gonna untap, upkeep, go to my draw step.
Man, I'm really afraid of that Sage of Hours. Nothing's happening right now, but that can get out of hand real quick.
It's like, there's an Azuri in there somewhere. I know it.
No comment, no comment, no comment. I'm looking for my beast token, but I have a bunch of Ikoria sitting right here. Where's the darn beast tokens?
I mean, an elk token probably works fine, right?
No, I have Oko in this deck too. I need the elk tokens for that.
Uh-oh.
2, 3.
Just draw yourself a beast.
Ugh.
I'm gonna do it this way. All right, I'm gonna top for 3. I'm gonna equip my Loxodon Warhammer to Thrun.
That's a beefy Thrun.
Yeah, he does get +3/+0 trample and lifelink.
That's not a commander. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I mean, my eyes are kind of set on that Vivian for now because, like,
No,
that's a pretty solid choice.
All planeswalkers must die. Planeswalkers were a mistake.
Okay, so try and convince me. Try and convince me otherwise, then. Worm.
It's the meme. He's sitting behind the box. It says, "Convince me."
I can't say anything about people's decks you haven't seen been played before, but I know what things are scary in these other two decks. And I'll be honest, this Vivian is going to be a problem and should get below 2. You should put this Vivian down to 1.
I mean,
if I can -2 this Vivian, I'm going to have a good board state next turn.
You know, he's really not doing a good job of convincing me.
I'm trying to be honest.
Just take her out. Just take her out. It's fine.
I coil.
We support
All right,
you, Ben. We support you, Ben.
I am going to go to combat, and I'm going to come and swing at Vivian.
What's his power and toughness right now?
He is currently a 7/4.
7/4 trample, and you can
lifelink. And I can regenerate him for 1 and a green.
I'll put my Reachy. Wait, it's 7 power?
Yeah.
7 power.
Oh, so 4 would go over. Okay, no blocks.
You could block with Sage of Hours and leave her at 1.
Yeah, man.
It wouldn't leave it at 1. Oh, if I block with both of them.
Yes.
Screw that. I can't wait for this beast to die so I can put this reach counter on Sage of Hours. It's going to be great.
Oh, that is pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Okay. I guess like a main phase, I'm just going to go ahead and play this Fenton Elves.
All right.
And that's me done.
All right. I'll go ahead and untap.
I also need to gain my life.
Oh, yes, that is true.
There we go.
Let's see, draw a card for the turn, play a high market. Still haven't gotten there on that plains. Let's see here. Well, I guess since I don't have anything else to do, I will.
I needed the rampant growth to get my mana to where it is.
Let's see. What do you have on the battlefield there, Andy?
It is a 2/2 district guide that does nothing else now.
Okay. This does nothing else.
This
now.
is
Okay.
It's a bear.
Yeah, attacks seem pretty bad right now. I'm going to go and swing my 1/1 Death Touch at Ben.
Yeah, that's fair.
solid.
Second main phase, I will sacrifice it to the Astronaut's Altar for 2 mana. I'll tap 2 black and a colorless, and I will cast a Grey Merchant of Asphodel. So each opponent will lose 4 life, and I will gain 12 life.
That is uncalled for.
No, that's totally reasonable.
No, all right. It could have been like 20.
Normally it is. This is fine. This is fine.
I actually played a fair Grey Merchant only because I had nothing else to do at the moment.
Seems great. I love it.
Now I too am above my starting
Where's your white mana, Chris? What's
That's
happening?
what I would like to know. I can make inappropriate comments, but I'm not. Possibly not tasteful comments.
Then let's avoid those.
After that, I will pass turn.
All right, untap, and I will draw.
See, I'm no longer at the highest life total, so don't mind me.
Yeah, Chris.
I
Go
have
for Chris. Go for Chris. I'm gonna play a mountain. Apparently, I have 2. I must have 2 of each basic in here.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will pay 4. And I am going to play a Wilderness Reclamation. At the beginning of my end step, I untap all lands I control.
That's a problem.
I mean, I don't have that many instants, to be fair.
Yeah, you do.
I have a lot of sorceries.
And instants.
And then after that, I'm going to go ahead and pass my turn. I'm going to
Magic
untap.
Food says that Ben knows the power of Grey Merchant in his Chainer deck. I imagine Chainer or Grey Merchant would be amazing in Chainer.
Yeah.
That sounds about right.
For sure.
Oh, OG Chainer is very good with Grey Merchant, I've got to say.
Mhm.
You guys want a party?
Yes, please.
Cue the Andrew WK song.
We're gonna party. Jace Bellerin.
Ooh, you even got one of the promo. Is that the dual deck Jace
okay.
for Chandra?
It's the dual deck one.
That's
yeah.
cool.
Nice.
I was going to have to ask, like, Coil, what kind of parties do you go to?
Oh. Party Jace, party on. Everyone draw a card.
All right. I love this, Jace.
All right, we're drawing a card.
I'll tap 2 for an arcane signet, and I'll pass the turn after that.
Okay, it's my turn, isn't it? All right, untap.
What is that Jace? Like, what else does that Jace do? Everybody just parties and draws a card, but what else does it do?
It's +2 to party, Jace. -1 to just do it myself. -10, target player puts the top 20 cards of his or her library into his or her graveyard.
Okay.
Yikes.
I don't have any intention to -10. If I can -10 like 4 times in one turn to one person, okay, yeah, I'll do that. But that's about it.
So, like, mill someone out.
Yeah.
Okay.
In one turn.
In a single turn.
Yeah. Chain Veil activate 4 times.
So, fun fact, guys, we made our 3rd land drop.
Ah,
Nice.
solid.
Finally got that, because I've not been cut for mana this entire game. I don't know if anyone can tell so far, but I just love playing all sorts of mana shenanigans, you know.
Chad just
get it
asked
wherever I
how
can
many
find
mana
it.
dorks you could play this game.
How many
It's-
mana
of them,
can I play this game? Oh, all of them.
Well, only the ones in green that produce only green.
Yes. So no Deathrite Shaman, no, like, Alison's Pilgrim.
Sad.
But there's still a lot.
There's a lot in green. Yeah.
Oh, I drew a card that was interesting. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna play Prodigious Growth on Thrun, the last troll.
What is that?
It's an aura that gives him +7/+7 trample.
Oh.
Wait, but he already
My God.
has trample, so now he loses trample, right?
No.
Wait,
I
is
don't
that
think
those-
13?
Think positive.
Yeah,
and
they
it's
cancel out.
and the opposite.
Oh my god.
Sorry, they cancel out. You don't get trample.
And I did go after the last Planeswalker, so I don't think it's fair if I go against this one, right? Like, he's
Yeah,
throwing me
you should-
cards as well.
You should swing at someone else's face. Yes, I agree.
Oh my
Yeah, we
gosh.
we also came here to party. This was like a kind of more of a rough party though, so I'm gonna come at Andy for
Oh no.
yeah, he's gonna come over and say hi for 7, 10, 14.
Okay. I'm gonna go to 20. I'm gonna mark 14 on Electrum. Oh no.
Oh, and yep, I think after that I'm just gonna be Dunzo.
Right.
All right, I will
So-
untap.
Andy is Ben's mercenary for the rest of the game.
Yeah, what do you want me to do to not kill me?
That's a good question. I'll let you know when it comes up.
Okay, solid.
Okay. Thanks to Coil, I will play my Caves of Koilos.
Coilos. Got it.
You got him.
That was painful.
Let's see here.
But I
I
laughed.
thoroughly enjoyed it.
But I laughed.
If people
Laugh.
stop laughing, I'll stop making the jokes. Just kidding. I won't, because I'll keep laughing.
This board state situation is interesting.
I have a 2/2.
I'm gonna take a damage to tap Haze of Coils for a white, and then I'll tap for a black. And I'll cast. Actually, I'll just get Elenda right now.
Yeah, why not?
Go
Actually,
for it.
Have a Lenda party.
I'll just cast Ailey, Eternal Pilgrim.
Oh.
Metal Commander.
All right.
The only legal Lurist commander.
Yeah, right. For all those people that want to be masochistic and do companions with their commanders.
Oh.
Anyway.
This deck could run Gigantha the Wellspring, but I had to cut too many cards and I didn't want to run it.
Yeah. After that, I will just pass turn.
At the end of your turn, I am going to flash in Samut, Voice of Dissent.
Nice.
Ooh.
Flash, double strike, vigilance, haste. Other creatures have haste. I can pay a white, tap it to untap another target creature.
Oh, I have angered the wrong man.
I
mean, hopefully not. Hopefully this is fine.
Untap and draw.
Ben, did you gain all your life from that last one?
Oh, I didn't. Oh,
Go for it. No, gain your 14 for sure.
Yep.
Me and Ben are going in the opposite direction that this game's supposed to go.
So then Andy and I need to team up, is what you're saying.
All right.
But that means that we have to team up. Do you want that?
I just realized Andy and Coil's life totals don't even combine to add mine.
Oh, you're funny.
I swear to God, I'm going to take 6 extra turns this next round. No, I can't. I'm just kidding.
Let's see. This mana is not ideal. All right, I have no choice. So I'm going to do white, blue, black, red, green. I'm going to play Niv-Mizzet Reborn.
Okay.
And I am going to reveal the top 10 cards in my library. Everybody ready? All
yep.
Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I get Supreme Verdict, Is It Charm, Casualties of War, Grave Upheaval, and Zerta Druid.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Just a casual draw 5?
Just a casual, but I paid 5. I paid all 5 colors.
So if you were to play Gigantha, 2 of those cards you wouldn't be able to take, right?
I wouldn't be able. Well, I couldn't even have Supreme Verdict in the deck.
Or casualties, right? That one has a double. Or
casualties, yeah.
Yeah, which are, in my opinion, the 2 best cards that you just got in that pile.
Yeah.
So I put those in my hand, and then I am going to move to combat because my creatures have haste.
They do.
It's
got double strike.
Yeah. So I am going to, let's see, what did I draw here again? Okay. Nothing that I really, really like. So a regenerate, out of curiosity, is that it? Does it also tap it?
So regenerate says the next time this creature would be destroyed this turn, it isn't. Instead, tap it, remove all damage from it, and remove it from combat.
Okay.
I had to look this up because I was like, oh no, I don't know how my own abilities work.
I am going to move to combat, and Ben, I'm going to swing at you for 6 in the air, and then I'm going to swing at you for 3, 4 double strike on the ground. So I'm going to swing at you for 12.
Samut has vigilance, though, right?
Yeah.
Samut, yes, you're right. Sorry.
Does Samut have trample at all?
No trample.
No trample. I'll just take the, what was it, 12?
Just a casual 12, yeah.
Just a casual 12. You got birds. That birds can block the Niv, right?
That's true. That's true. So I am going to, second main, I'm going to pay 1 into Guildmage's Forum, and I am going to tap Samut to untap Niv-Mizzet.
Cool.
And then I'm going to go to my end step And I am going to first untap my lands.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to go to my cleanup phase.
Oh, okay.
Magic Fu in chat says, "Hey Chris, drop a Felidar Sovereign for the win." Let me tell you, if Josh Lee Kwai from the Command Zone hadn't hyped that card up to like $50 now, I think it is, I would totally run it in here along with like Rebel and Riches after I
Felidar
played
Sovereign
Weathering
is
Tide.
$50.
Yeah, it's like $40 or $50 now.
That was
Really?
printed in a couple.
Wow.
I thought it was just printed in a few commander decks.
Vidalcan Orrery? No, it's only been reprinted. It's only been printed in
Oh.
Fifth Dawn and Conspiracy.
Oh, I thought we were talking about Felidar Sovereign.
I also thought you were talking about Felidar Sovereign.
I was saying if I think I missed that word. I was saying if Josh Lee Kwai hadn't hyped up Vidalcan Orrery to $50, I would play it and then like I would drop Felidar Sovereign before my turn, and that's what I was trying to get at. But I think I missed that. I missed some words there.
I'm gonna keep 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh. 6 and 7. Yep, and I'm going to discard Saheeli, Casualties of War, Leyline Prowler, and Zerta Druid.
Okay. I already untapped and drew for turn. Let's you know what? Let's party. We're gonna party.
All right, let's draw.
All right.
Everyone draws a card.
I like
Draw a
that.
card.
That was
Party,
great.
party, party. We like to party.
We
I'm gonna play
like to party.
An
We
island.
like to
Yeah,
party.
the party. I'm glad that was where all of our minds were going.
I'm gonna tap 5 to cast my commander.
Mm.
Roalesk Apex Hybrid. When he enters the battlefield, I will put 2+1/+1 counters on Sage of Hours.
Dun dun dun.
Oh no.
I don't like where this is going.
I don't like that look of this.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
And then I'm just gonna pass the turn after that.
He's just gonna put like 2 counters on Sage of Hours and just say pass. Like you aren't up to something.
Go ahead and kill Roalesk. I'll put 2 more counters on Sage of Hours.
Ooh, dear, dear, dear.
Is it time to take Party Jace out? No one need. We don't need. The party's over. It's time to go home. We're tired.
I want to proliferate party.
To be honest, I'm not going after Party Jace. I'm going after Coil if he's threatening to Sage of Hours.
No, I need 5 counters on it to do it. I can't even
Magic
get
Fu
there.
and Magic Fu in chat was asking how often you guys stream right now.
So we stream every Thursday right now, and then we put our videos up on YouTube. So those will be up. We're going to try to align them so that they are up on Sundays. So every Thursday.
Yes. And then sometimes we stream with some other groups and stuff, like we did Tap That MTG stream on Monday.
On Monday. Yeah, and we tweet that out, so we'll be on with them we're looking in a couple of weeks to do another challenge. We did Pauper Magic, or Pauper Commander, earlier this week.
That reminds me. Don't forget to tell me I have to keep watch in Tetsuko before we start game 2.
Okay.
Noted.
Alright, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to tap the Snowcoat Forest and my Soul Ring, and I'm going to play Runneth the Indomitable.
Nice.
Ooh.
I'm then going to 1, 2, 3 activate Runneth the Indomitable and give Thrun an additional +2/+0.
And another instance of trample.
Another instance of trouble. See, now it's 3,
Trample.
so it gives it trample, it cancels it out, and then it gives it back again.
He has Thrumple.
These are these shenanigans.
He's Thrumple the last trouble. And
Is that coming
this-
at me, Ben?
Well, I don't know, man. Like,
I have 2 creatures with Death Touch.
I mean,
that's a good point.
I'm
I'm happy to call it here, Andy. If I don't attack you, you don't attack me.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
I want to be fair with this, so I'm gonna come over to Coil's territory and see what he's got to say.
What's its total power right now?
it is currently 10, 14, 16 power in total.
What's its toughness?
4. Oh, sorry. No. It's got plus 1. Never mind. It is currently a 11 toughness.
That sucks. I have exactly 10 power on my board.
Oh no.
Sorry, how much? What's the power again?
So it is 7 plus 3 plus 4 plus 2. So that is 16 and then 11 toughness.
Okay.
Oh my
And
God.
you have the ability to pump one more time with Ronus?
I do have the ability to bump one more time with Ronus.
I am just going to put...
Oh my gosh.
I'll put Roalesk and my 3/3 beast in front of it.
Okay.
I feel like Thrun is just the meme. Oh Lord, he coming.
Yes.
So I'll absorb...
He coming.
I'll absorb 8 of the 16, and I'll take 8.
Yes, and then I will gain 16. So I got 59.
When my beast dies, I'll put the reach counter on the Ozolith,
Mm-hmm.
and then Roalesk will go to my command zone, but I will get his death trigger to proliferate and then proliferate again.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll proliferate Sage of Ours twice, Jace Bellerin twice, and I'll choose not to proliferate the reach counter on the Ozolith.
But
Okay.
why not?
I just don't need 3 reach counters, that's all.
Okay. Yeah. Gain my life. I think I've done all that. I'm just hoping that Coil's not going to take another turn or something and do some shenanigans. I'm going to pass.
All right. Well, I'll untap and draw my card for the turn.
Oh, gosh.
See?
I'll play a Meteor Crater. And let's see here.
That 8 damage was commander damage. Magic Fu, are you in our Discord? I'm going to send you an invite to our Discord because I don't think you are.
Excellent. All right. Oh boy. I think I'm going to go ahead and
What was that? Letting off some air?
making some decisions.
Decisions are the guy with three non-land permanents is not a threat.
Just remove those 4 counters. Can you do that? Play Thief of Blood,
Oh,
and then we're
sorry.
good to
Play
go.
Thief of Blood.
Four non-land permanents. I do have an arcane signet.
Yeah,
Like,
Thief of Blood.
literally-
Is that okay, Coil? A Thief of Blood?
If someone played a Thief of Blood, you think I'd be mad? Do you think I would be mad of all people? I would be going crazy that someone else actually plays that card.
So let's see. I think I will sacrifice my Grey Merchant of Asphodel for 2 mana.
Don't reanimate it.
And I think
lost
I'll
turn.
sacrifice my 1/1 Death Touch Snake for 2 mana. So I have 4 floating in total. And after that, I will
Pass the turn, or
Cast a Nim Death Mantle.
oh no.
pay a white, tap my Meteor Crater for a white because I control a white permanent, and cast Revel Arc.
Oh.
Okay, so that's part of a combo that I vaguely understand. I just when I see it, I remember it.
Yeah, so having a Revelock, a Karmic Guide, and an Astronaut's Altar will be able to infinitely bring each other back.
Okay.
Oh, that would kill us with
let's
Grey
see.
Merchant in the graveyard as well.
Oh yeah.
Ruh-roh.
Then I will go ahead and sacrifice Revel Arc for another 2 mana. And when it dies, I will bring Grey Merchant of Asphodel back to the battlefield.
How much we lose?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 each, so I will gain 15.
Okay.
I lose 5.
Scary.
Yeah.
And then after that, I am going to pay a black, pay life for white from my Caves of Koilos. Tap for a black and a colorless. And I'm going to activate Ailey's second ability that says sacrifice another creature, exile target non-land permanent. Activate this ability only if you have 10 or more life than your starting total.
Yeah.
So I'm going to sacrifice my reassembling skeleton.
Ooh.
And I'm going to exile. I'm going to exile the Loxodon Warhammer.
Okay. So you're just
Actually, do I want to exile Loxodon Warhammer? Because I don't really have to worry about that because I have a Death Touch and you don't want to lose your Thrun.
Yeah, man. Like, we're on good terms. I haven't swung it yet.
Yeah, that is very true.
But,
I think I will exile the Sage of Hours. I'm sorry, Coil.
You suck.
After that, I will go to my end step and then pass turn.
On your end step, I am going to pay 2, and I am going to basic land cycle this treacherous terrain, and I am going to get myself an island. That was a question. That was a question. I wasn't sure. And then I am going to shoot. Chris, Revelark's in your graveyard right now?
Yes, it is.
I don't like this. I don't like this at all. It's not good. All right, I'm going to untap.
All right. During your upkeep, I will get a snake.
And draw for turn. I am going to play this island. Oh, there's a lot of mana. That's why I don't want to do this, I don't think. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'm going to pay... Nope. Pay 5 and play a Krufix, God of Horizons.
ooh.
So it is a creature, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. With indestructible, and says, I have no max hand size, and if unused mana would leave my mana pool, instead that mana becomes colorless. Or unused mana, it doesn't.
I got you.
Yes. What do I want to do here? What do I want to do here?
I mean, definitely get 3 colorless mana and then pass the turn.
Well, I'm going
Sounds good to me.
I'm going to move to combat, and I just don't know what to do here. This is
You
terrible.
kind of need blockers.
Do we need to take down the guy who's got 65 life or 54 life?
I mean, I feel like the real answer is the one with 65 life, but
I don't disagree.
I mean, okay, so I'm not the one exiling people's permanents.
I'm aware. I know.
Like,
No, that's the first time I've actually gotten to use that ability.
That was very good. I guess I should oh man. All right, so I am going to tap these 3 mana, and I am going to play. Am I gonna play anything? Yeah, I am. I'm going to play a Mist Meadow Witch. So I can pay 4 to exile a target creature and then return it to the battlefield under its owner's control at the beginning of the next end step. For 4.
Is that anyone's creatures?
Yes.
Okay.
And then I have 1 mana that I'm going to. It's going to become colorless on Krufix. I'll just mark that. And then I am going to move to my end step, and I'm going to untap my mana. And I don't have to discard.
All right, I will untap.
The black permanent under Krufix. This here, Wilderness Reclamation?
That is the permanent closest to under Krufix.
Under Krufix.
It may just mean the Wilderness Reclamation.
Sure.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say let's party.
Party.
Okay, we're going to draw.
All right. Yes, draw.
I like that.
Oh, baby.
Not to
Yes, green.
7 mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll tap 5. I will cast a Bioessence Hydra.
Oh, no.
It's a 4/4 trample. When it enters the battlefield, I put a +1/+1 counter on it for each loyalty counter on planeswalkers I control.
Uh-huh.
I'll put 9 +1/+1 counters on it.
Okay.
And it says whenever 1 or more loyalty counters are put on a planeswalker I control, put that many +1/+1 counters on Bioessence Hydra.
Uh-huh.
And then I will move to combat, and I will move these 4 +1/+1 counters and this reach counter from the Ozolith onto Bioessence Hydra.
Huh.
And then I will move to my second main phase, and then move to my end step, and move to pass the turn.
That is one big boy.
17/17 trample reach.
I love it. With the Ozolith, even better.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to go to my turn. I'm going to draw my card for turn. Ramp spell. I mean, poker face. Alright, what havoc can we wreak this turn?
None. 0 havoc.
Send it to your left. I mean, I love Chris.
If you want it to die.
Hey, go, Chris.
Chris, we love you, but that needs to come your way, I think. We're going to have issues.
Okay, I do have feelings for this turn, and they are only in the form of one word. And unfortunately, it is no longer this.
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can only describe it in one word. I have vigor.
Oh, I like vigor.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh.
Yes.
Yeah.
So let me just
Yeah.
move some mana dorks over here. And I will go to combat. So I will attack Thrun in Chris's direction, and Ronus, because I control a creature with power 4 or greater, can attack. Is gonna come at Coil.
Does that one have Death Touch?
Yes, Ronus does have Death Touch.
Okay.
So, sorry, did you want me to read out Vigor before
I
anything
know.
else happens?
You can read vigor for the people following. Go for it.
Cool. So it is 3 and then triple green for a 6/6 for trample. If damage will be dealt to another creature I control, prevent that damage and put a +1/+1 counter on that creature for each 1 damage prevented this way. And when it's put into a graveyard from anywhere, shuffle it into my owner's library.
Solid.
Okay. So how big is Thrun right now?
Thrun is 14 power and 11 toughness.
I will just block it with my Death Touch Life Snake.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, Vigor will prevent the damage.
Yeah, Vigor is going to prevent the Death Touch damage.
That's fine. Oh, actually,
Okay.
yeah, that's going to prevent Death Touch damage, so I'll just take it.
Okay.
So I'll take, I said it was 14.
14.
Unless he wants to pump it once.
I do not want to pump it once.
Almost got there. I was
Nope.
waiting for that too, Magic Foo.
Chat says
that's
Ben's
different.
gonna drop a berserk on Thrun and murder everyone.
Just you wait.
In before Chris drops hatred and murders Ben right back.
I had to think for a second if Vreen had any instant speed infect abilities, but it doesn't. That's a black card.
I mean, if I also got a Vidalcan Orrery before Josh Lee Choir made it spike, and then played Triumph of the Hordes.
Yes.
This is all true.
Yeah.
Anyway, yes. Sorry, that's me done. I'm gonna pass the turn.
Turns out Vidalcan Ori really is the best card in Magic, just like Sequai says.
Okay, I will untap.
You take
I will
that
put it
back.
to
It's
chat.
a basic island.
You're
And
right.
draw my
Basic
second
Island
card.
is the strongest, especially in combination with a second basic island.
I've just realized I think I've achieved the best troll. I'm at 68, and I'm gonna remain there.
Oh, I meant to bring Recently Skeleton back at the end of Ben's turn because I did have the high market
Yeah,
and
that's fine.
swamp.
Absolutely.
So that is here and untapped.
I can't gain
I'm
specifically one life.
I'm going to sacrifice the snake to Ashnod's Altar for 2 mana.
Uh-oh.
And I'll sacrifice the Reassembling Skeleton to the altar for 2 mana, so I have 4 mana floating.
Mm-hmm.
I will tap for. I'll take a damage to tap for a white,
Okay.
and then I will tap Meteor Crater for a white, and I will cast Karmic Guide.
Oh no. Can anyone get rid of the Ashnod's Altar?
The answer to that question is not right now.
So
Because
Andy, you pass priority.
I can't.
Because that is going to go infinite.
I mean, I guess I have to try something, right?
I would suggest it. Because I'll tell you, my answer after you pass priority is pass priority.
All right, I'm gonna Is It Charm, and I'm gonna draw 2 cards and then discard 2 cards.
Okay.
Draw 2. Discard Watery Grave and a Detention Sphere. Feeling sad that I had the answer in my hand last turn and didn't use it. Let's see. What else can we do here?
Is there anything you can blink with Miss Meadowwitch?
It comes back at the end of the turn.
Right.
We'll be dead before then.
Well, no, I'm just thinking, can he blink
on
one of
his
Chris's
board.
creature?
Well, so Chris
Unless
can
you have
sack
any
in
better
response is the problem.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Because Chris can sack in response.
This is true.
Shoot. All right, hold on. What else do I have here?
Looking at my hand of green counter spells here.
Is there any part during the cycle when he doesn't want to sacrifice the creature that you can try to blink it?
I mean, does it have to be on the battlefield for you to do this? Do you? I guess the problem is I don't under.
Karmic Guide has entered the battlefield. You get a creature, right?
When it enters the battlefield, the trigger goes on the stack, and I can target a creature in my graveyard.
And then, yeah.
So even if you kill the Karmic Guide,
Even if
he
you
can
kill-
sacrifice it, and the trigger will still get the Revelock, and which at that point he can sacrifice, let's say Gary, and then Revelock to get back Karmic Guide.
Right.
Right. I have 2 creature removal spells in hand that I can use, but I don't think it matters. I have both. I literally have 2. So if I remove Karmic Guide and I remove Gary, he gets back Revelark, which gets back
Both of Gary and Karmic Guide.
both Gary and Karmic Guide. I don't think there's an answer to it. Okay, what else do I have in my hand? What else do I have?
Go on, reveal your secrets.
Go ahead and keep your secret.
And this is something that can just be done at instant speed at any time, right, Chris?
Yes, like I could do this at the beginning of your upkeep if I wanted to.
Yeah.
So if you blink something and then came back at the end of the turn, assuming I just didn't sacrifice it in response anyway, I could just activate the chain at the beginning of your turn on your upkeep.
Right. Anybody got anything that can help with this? Because I can blink and remove or double remove. Otherwise, I think. Well, okay, hold on. We have one last resort. One. Oh, colors now matter. 2. We will cycle Grave Upheaval, which was what I should have done and reanimated Revelark.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is basic land cycle. Okay, this isn't an answer. Well, I guess we just grab a Plains out because we can. Anybody have anything that would happen if I bounced their creature?
I have stuff that will happen, but there's nothing that helps.
Nothing that helps.
Yeah, no, neither.
All right. Well, I think that's well, just to do it, I guess, right? So.
All right, I do. So when Karmic Guide resolves, Karmic Guide's going to re-enter the battlefield. This trigger is going to let me bring back a creature from my graveyard to the battlefield. So I'm going to get Revelark back.
Mm-hmm.
After that, I'm going to sacrifice Grave Merchant of Asphodel to Ashnod's Altar for 2 mana. Then I'm going to sacrifice Karmic Guide to Ashnod's Altar for 2 mana. And then I will sacrifice Revelark to Ashnod's Altar for 2 mana. When it leaves the battlefield, I get to bring 2 creatures of power 2 or less from the graveyard to the battlefield. So I will get back Karmic Guide and Grave Merchant of Asphodel.
Mm-hmm.
So I have infinite drains off of Grave Merchant of Asphodel, so I'm going to drain everyone for 4 mana each time this happens, as well as build up a infinite amount of mana into my mana pool.
I have no responses.
I'm gonna give all my permanents hexproof and indestructible until end of turn.
In response, I'm gonna destroy your Hydra.
Okay. I'll put all the counters on the Ocelot.
Oh, wait. In response to the Terminate, I'm going to tap my Mana Dorks, and I'm going to play Heroic Intervention 2. I call Snap, I win.
You do it.
Damn.
You got it. All right, Chris, you did it.
Yes. All right.
Oh, I was going to cast Bring to Light. I drew it at end of turn, but I couldn't cast it yet.
I was
If I didn't draw the Karmic Guide, I was going to get on my Viscopy Guild Mage plan and still keep bringing back the Grave Merchant as often as possible and just double or triple the life drain off of that.
Absolutely. Makes sense. That was really good. I don't even know what I was going to get with Bring to Light off of 5 colors, to be fair, but I had stuff that seemed fun to do, but it wasn't a game-winning card.
Yeah, when I saw you draw the Casualties of War and the Supreme Verdict, I was like, oh, my game plan's over unless I can pull off this turn.
I was really excited for that because I had my Heroic Intervention. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna survive.
You both had Heroic Intervention.
Yeah.
I was also thinking, oh man, I have Heroic Intervention. Nobody can stop me.
That's right. Just gonna have to work my
Well, thank you for joining us for this game, Ben and Chris. That was great. And stay tuned, and we will be back with more shortly.